Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. I woke up like this, deep divers all magical and fly, just whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now. Sending you a wave of good ass energy, deep divers. The cat down the road said, you feel great. Okay. A big shout out to everybody out there who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below, deep divers, and be inspired. And some good news, deep divers. Feel Alive, years in the making. Feel Alive 2. Unlock Your Infinite Power is coming soon. It's complete. You're going to love it. Okay. Now, I'm sending good energy to everybody in LA. It's crazy there. Right? I used to live in LA, deep divers. I got friends there and they're telling me it really is the worst fire ever to hit the city. It's crazy. And Joe Rogan actually predicted this in July 2024. And it's eerie because I was actually listening to that because I listen to Joe Rogan sometimes and I'm like, wow, he predicted it, right? I'm going to play you that video. It's really going to blow your mind. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video and you're someone in the LA area who's been affected by these crazy ass wildfires, this is your confirmation you're about to overcome what's been weighing heavy on your heart, mind, and soul. You're going to get through it, okay? So, deep divers, it's here. These wildfires, 100,000 people forced to evacuate, ordered to evacuate from their homes. You got people, like the hotels in LA are like so full. But the good news is that people are so kind, they're actually inviting people into their homes. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me play you what Joe Rogan said in 2024. Take a listen, deep divers.
I talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons it freaked me out. And he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind and fire's going to start in the right place and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean. And there's not a fucking thing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it. Because these fires are so big, dude. When they're talking about like thousands of acres that are burning simultaneously with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. And the wind's just blowing embers through the air, and those embers are landing on roofs, and those houses are going up, and they're landing on bushes, and those bushes are going up, and everything's dry. And once it happens in a way where it's so spread out that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do.
You just have to evacuate, right?
Nothing they can do. I was filming Fear Factor. I talked to this guy who was a fire guy for the fire department. He said, it's just going to be a matter of time. There's going to be one day where a fire hits L.A., and the wind is the right way, and we're not going to be able to stop it. It's just going to burn right through to the ocean. He goes, it's just a matter of time. We all know it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I go, the whole city? He goes, the whole city. Yeah. He goes, when those big fires get going, there's not a damn thing. Like when a friend was trying to sell a house in California, and it turned out it was $125,000 a year just to get fire insurance. Yeah. Like, what?
That's crazy, right? He actually predicted it. And I was listening to that episode, Deep Divers, and he was saying that, and I'm like, wow, because he moved to Texas. But I vividly remember listening to that episode, and he called it. And you see, Deep Divers, I'm sending good energy to everybody out there. It's terrible to lose your home. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, it's those rich people that live in those places. Well, to be honest, these are still people. And you got to remind yourself that it's a wake-up call. You know, I wrote down this. It's time to wake up. Everything happening is happening for a reason. Everything happening is happening for a reason. These wildfires aren't happening by accident. They're happening for a reason. And you have to pay attention to the signs of what's going on. I told you this is all symbolism. That LA, Hollywood, that area, Pacific Palisades is where all the A-listers live, and it's burning right now. This is symbolic that actually Babylon is on fire. And, you know, the firefighters, you know, a lot of people always say, you know, send good energy to all the people affected by these fires. But what about the firefighters? Because these are the ones who are risking their lives. These are the people who are risking their lives. So I'm sending good energy to the firefighters who are really helping people, because those fires are really crazy. I'll play you another report, deep divers. Take a look.
It's like a bad, horrific dream.
Residents in Los Angeles County are waking up to continued mass devastation this morning, with thousands of homes and businesses now reduced to rubble and ash. You're looking at live pictures from the Pacific Palisades, courtesy of our affiliate KABC. At least 5 people have died in these fires, but officials expect that number to rise, sadly, as the most destructive fire is still 0% contained. CNN's Julia Vargas Jones is in Altadena. Julia, tell us what it's like there on the ground.
Well, Jake, scenes like this one, this house is still on fire. It's street after street. And you see, you know, this vegetation, dried out California vegetation that is so ripe to just ignite as the fire makes its way through construction materials and destroying people's homes, their memories, their lives in these homes. We see on my other side here, a neighbor has a gas leak that's been going for at least a few hours since we've been here. Firefighters working tirelessly to try and contain this. As you mentioned, 0% contained. This is the Eaton fire that has come down from the Angeles National Forest in the hills that are just behind Altadena and Pasadena, these cities just east of Los Angeles. And it's ravaged through these neighborhoods. We've witnessed people here trying to make their way back to their homes, trying to check on their homes, and being faced with just rubble, skeletons of what it used to be. Meanwhile, you know, firefighters working 36, 48-hour shifts, and we have support from National Guard and firefighters coming from as far as Oregon to help fight this. The main aspect that might change the luck of these firefighters in the coming hours is the wind, Jake. You know, I've described this event as kind of a hurricane of fire, and it's because the winds are the most important element here in the containment of this fire. Firefighters have had a lull for the past almost 16, 24 hours of just having being able to get some aerial support with the winds not being so high, but we are expecting for them to pick up back again this afternoon, Thursday afternoon, and it's anyone's guess what that could do.
Yikes. Okay, it's getting a little closer. So, that's no good.
I'm coming.
Wow, right? I had to play you that because it's so important. So once again, I'm sending good energy to everybody in LA who's been affected by this, who knows someone. I've got a lot of friends in LA, and I'm sending you all good energy. But once again, Joe Rogan called it. And you've got to remind yourself that we're in a time right now where a lot of people feel that something is shifting. A lot of people feel that Mother Nature, Gaia, is talking through the weather. And yes, Gaia is talking through the weather. I don't believe this is man-made. I believe that this is just Mother Nature. Like, they will tell you it's the Santa Ana winds, but I believe that it's everything. Everything is connected. And a lot of these celebrities, they go to the Pacific Palisades, they buy these multi multi-million-dollar homes and they think they're safe, but they know that this area is prone to have these kind of wildfires. So it's a wake-up call that it's over. And it's going to make everyone think. Once again, I broke down that whole history of California, that once upon a time, it didn't look like that, right? And I told you, this is 1902. A man wades in the Baluna Lagoon, okay? Los Angeles. Incredible images of Los Angeles when it was covered in wetlands. This is very important. Okay, so Spanish explorer Gaspar de Portola founded LA's first official settlement in 1769. You see how much wetlands there were in LA, right? In the late 19th century, the Bologna Creek's wetlands stretched over 8,100 acres, according to the researchers, right? So look at that. Just look at that map, right? California became the 31st, not 30th, state in the Union in 1850. Los Angeles began to grade its streets. Okay. And this is 1922. Over time, many of these wetlands were destroyed by development or paved over to create a network of underground storm drains. So this is the laying out of Santa Monica Boulevard in Westwood area in 1922. And this is what Marina del Rey looked like before. See how much wetlands there were? Now there are only 577 acres of the Bologna wetlands remaining in Los Angeles County, California, right? So the 130 square mile swath of land is now home to more than 1.6 right now, 1.6 million people, and includes much of Western LA, Beverly Hills, Inglewood, South LA, and the Baldwin Hills. So once again, it's tragic what happened to people in LA who are there, because it's not all wealthy people who have these mega mansions who have to evacuate. It's also ordinary people, right? It's terrible, but it's a wake-up call. It's something that we have to, the community has to come together in LA to say, okay, let's help each other out. And, you know, the beautiful thing, deep divers, I know so many people in LA who are on even Facebook, and they're saying, hey, you can come to my house. And this is the spirit of LA, right? People are going to welcome people in who have had to evacuate from their homes. And that's the positive, right? So once again, deep divers, we are in biblical times. We are in biblical times. All of these things which are happening, Joe Rogan predicted it, right? And that's the reason why so many people, I've got friends who left LA. They were living around that area. They left, they moved to Texas. Some of them moved to Europe. A lot of people are leaving LA because they know it's going to get crazy. And it's crazy right now, right? So I want to remind you, what did I tell you? 2025, protect your energy. Go and watch my video, 2025 predictions. I predicted everything that's happening right now. I told you, as soon as 2025 begins, you better protect yourself, because it's about to get crazy. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? It's not that I've got a crystal ball. It's just that I'm tapped in. And this is a time where you want to let love guide you, not fear. But also you want to be ready for things like this. And you want to be ready to protect your energy and get right with yourself and get right with Mother Nature. Slow motion this side. I want all of you right now. Let's send some good energy to LA. Everybody who's been affected by these wildfires. Hit that like button if you support The Real Deep Divers. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Click the link down below. And check out the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version, and the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook. And of course, go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts, Deep Divers, all new designs you're going to love for men, women, children, even cats down the road. At ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. Deep Divers, protect yourself. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Like, what this has showed me, Deep Divers, is that Mother Nature is alive, and we have to take responsibility for what we're doing to Mother Nature, because it's going to clap back. Karma is action, reaction. What we do to the planet is going to be done onto us, and these wildfires are happening for a reason. We need to find out why and what we can do to get right with Mother Nature. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, Deep Divers, hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. One love. Peace.